Hi Aquarius, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you have been here before, then you know what I do. I normally let flip, fly, or fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards. Take a look at that. Are we looking at life, love, career, health, or whatever? And then clarify with various oracle decks. And I have got cards flying out all over the place, and I am going to take them. So first one that flipped out was the Ten of Pentacles. So that to me tells me that at the moment you are pretty good with your money. Four of Swords means that you've been laying awake sleepless about something though. Something is stressing you out, but it's not your money. Seven of Swords in the upright is someone being deceitful, whether that is you being deceitful or somebody else being deceitful. But it was in the reverse position, so I feel like that is you saying that you are... I feel like that's saying you're going to start being more honest with yourself. You're going to move forward on being more honest with yourself and other people because... And I feel like I'm hearing the words little white lies. I feel like you have been telling little white lies to yourself and to other people, thinking that it is harmless, but you are starting to realize that you telling little white lies to yourself or to other people is actually you being out of alignment. And the more little white lies that you tell, the more out of alignment it makes you feel. The Sun card came up, and then the other two cards, which one? This one, the Eight of Swords in the reverse position, and the Chariot in the reverse position. So, okay, so based on what I'm seeing here, it's kind of like you are recognizing that you are out of alignment. You are recognizing that you have been lying to yourself and you have been lying to other people. And I'm not saying that it's kind of like you are an obsessive liar or an impulsive liar. That's not what it is. It is this like little voice that you tell yourself, it's okay. It's okay if I do that. It's okay if they do that. It's okay if they treat me that way. Little white lies that you tell yourself and you tell other people. Basically what it's doing is it's squishing down the universe's nagging. That's what it feels like. The universe is nagging at you, and you are telling yourself these little white lies to squash the universe's voices, basically what it feels like. But you are ready to stop doing that. You are ready to stop deceiving yourself. You are ready to stop deceiving other people. You're ready to start being more honest and get in alignment and move forward, which is what the King of Wands is. Move forward towards the Sun, which is the happiest place on earth, the happiest card in the tarot deck. And you're recognizing that you're not in the Sun enough and you want to get there more often. And when I say the Sun, I mean alignment. That good feeling place of where things feel perfect and you're just noticing you haven't been in that place enough. You get there sometimes and then you fall out, and you get there sometimes and you fall out, and you're trying to figure out what you need to do to get to the Sun full time. Eight of Swords, if it was in the upright, that would be you bound up, and all you have to do is cut those. But you are making a choice that you are going to cut those energetic cords. You're going to cut those ties that keep you in that place of feeling like you need to tell little white lies to continue from day to day to day. And before you can move forward, because the Chariot card you want in the forward position, but right now it's upside down. You're not gonna go anywhere until you stop with the deceit and the lying to yourself. And again, I'm not saying that you're an obsessive liar or compulsive liar or anything like that. It's just It's just one of those things. Like, for instance, I have a girlfriend that smokes. And a lot of people give her problems, give her shit about her smoking. And she tells herself this little white lie that she's not going to get cancer because she doesn't believe she's going to get cancer. And that's how you get cancer. And I'm kind of like, to me, that is a little white lie. You keep telling yourself that it's okay, that you're destroying your body doing that. But that's what she has to tell herself right now in order to live with what she does day to day. So that being said, that's just an example. And she's not a cancer. Am I doing Aquarius? I started doing a different one earlier. She's not this sign, so whatever the case is, this is Aquarius. She's not gonna see this. So anyhow, let's see. What next? Okay. So, what emotions are you trying to bury? What emotions do you want to bury by telling these little white lies? You try to tell yourself that you're good enough, but inside you actually feel inadequate. So sometimes when that inadequate pops up, you lie to yourself and you tell yourself that you're okay, or you tell other people that you're okay when inside you don't feel that way. I guess that would be a good way of explaining a little white lie. What else are you telling yourself to convince what little white lies are you telling yourself to cover up the emotions that are maybe cropping up? Or what emotions are you trying to cover up with little white lies? I guess that was the thing, what I was trying to say. Grateful in the reverse position. You try to tell everybody, and you try to tell yourself and everybody else that you're so grateful for everything that you have. But on the inside, sometimes I think you don't feel as grateful as you should for what you have. And you like to nitpick. I feel like you like to nitpick at things. Somehow you may seem to pick out the negatives instead of the positives. Creative. To me, that feels like you get these ideas, and they could be very well big ideas, great ideas, but you tell yourself this little white lie. Two things are coming to me. One, you tell yourself, oh, I'll get to that later. I don't have time to do it now. I'll do it later. But you never get to that, and you never do that. So that's the little white lie you tell yourself. I'll get to it later, but you never do. And the other one is that you tell yourself this little white lie that nobody would ever appreciate and whatever you did that you created. And that comes from feeling like you don't have anything of value to add. And that is a little white lie. Everybody has something. Everybody's gonna, no matter what anybody's love or life purpose is, there is somebody gonna be out there that will resonate with that. Resistant. What word? Okay. What little white lie do you tell about resistance? Resistance. Is this you or other people? I'm trying to think. Is this you or other people being resistant? What am I feeling here? You tell yourself a little white lie about you. Oh, okay. I got it. You tell yourself this little white lie that it's the other people in your life that is resistant, but it's actually what you use as your excuse not to move forward. Okay. I was like, what else? What other little white lie do you tell yourself? Guilty in the reverse position. You don't take responsibility for the things that you do. It sounds like you like to say, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. when deep down inside, you know that you probably did, that you did that, but you tell your little white lie to yourself that it wasn't me. I didn't say that. I didn't mean that, but maybe deep down inside, you actually did mean that. Maybe you said something hurtful to somebody and you're guilty of that, but you're like going, I didn't say anything catty. I didn't say anything mean to anybody else. What else? Do I want another one? I want one more of these. What else? This is a new way of doing this. So it's like, what other little white lies do you tell yourself? There's one. You hateful in the reverse position. I feel like that is you saying, you tell yourself that you are over something. Something that, because this is, basically I'm seeing the heart in it. Something that broke your heart. That has made you angry. And I feel like you tell yourself this little white lie that, nope, I'm good. I'm not bothered by that. Everything is fine. But it really has got you out of alignment. And perhaps there is something that you need to clear in your heart area. Some anger or something that you are holding in, that you are pushing down, and you are telling yourself a little white lie that this isn't bothering me. This is not anything I need to worry about, but it's actually down deep inside festering. And you need to get that out of your system. Okay. 11:44. Let's see. What else what else do we want to tell Aquarius? I have all of these decks of cards here that you can't see. Whispers of Love. I'm going to do these. What else do you want to tell Aquarius that will help them get honest with these little white lies? Divine guidance. I feel like, well, remember at the beginning I said the divine comes in and is trying to get you to do something and you're ignoring the nudging a lot of times. And so that's where these little white lies come in. One, it's like, I feel like you're saying, yeah, that was just my imagination. That didn't really happen, but it actually did. And you're still, for whatever reason, trying to not let the universe control things in your life. You're still trying to keep control, and that's one of the things the universe is really wanting people to do these days, or encouraging, is submission, and let them help you get to where you want to go. But we are very stuck in our 3D programming, and that can be very hard to do. Sorrow. They are telling me that you have got some grief inside of you that you need to deal with, and that you are still burying that inside, and apparently something serious, because that came up there. I mean, like, think about that. What are you grieving? What did not work out in your life the way you thought it would, that you are very sorrowful about? Man, that's a hard word to say. Creativity. They've brought up creativity twice. So you've got some sort of creative force, nature within you that you are pushing down and you are not letting flow. It's like they're bringing creativity twice. So something inside of you is wanting to come out, and you keep pushing that down, either because you keep telling yourself, oh, I'll get to it, I'll do it, or you think nobody's going to be interested. Like if you are interested in painting or whatever, it's like you're like, nobody's going to be interested in what I have to do. Or maybe you like to play music. Oh, nobody's going to want to hear me play my music or whatever. And so it's kind of like you're poo-pooing yourself. And the universe is telling you to stop doing that. Dreams. It also appears that they are coming to you in dreams. That's a twofold thing. It's like, I feel like the universe is coming to you in dreams and that you need to pay attention to what they are saying. But I also feel like you once upon a time had dreams. And the universe, I feel like they're making you circle back. And maybe that has started coming back into your head again about, man, there was a time when I really wanted to fill in the blank. Be an author, you know, own a company, be an interior designer, I don't know, you name whatever word that is. And the universe is circling back, making you circle back to those dreams that you had once upon a time and trying to get you to pay attention to that. Because that's probably your purpose in life. And the universe is all about making you get on path and get into your purpose in life and get in alignment. So this is what this whole reading is about, is what you need to do to quit lying to yourself and get yourself in alignment and get yourself on purpose. Healing sounds. So there's lots of things that you could do. I feel like this is like listening to music, listening to meditation, anything that you can do to listen to what the universe has to say and get yourself in alignment. This just feels like this is the whole thing that they're talking about, is little white lies that you tell yourself to stay out of alignment. Is there anything else? I want a couple of cards from here. Let's get two more cards, 2 or 3 more cards. There's one. Reconsider your commitments. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. So maybe you're saying yes when you should be saying no to thing, and that's part of what's pulling you out of alignment. So keep that in mind, and keep this in your gut feeling. Is like, if you say yes to something and you physically feel that in your gut, like as a ugh, and you know feel like it's out of alignment, that's your gut will tell you when you are in alignment or when you are out of alignment. You need to start paying attention to that. That will help you kind of zone in on, did I just tell myself a lie, or am I telling myself the truth, or whatever. That's kind of your gauge of, am I lying to myself or am I lying to somebody else, by the way your gut feels. Gratitude. Oh, what's the front say? Let me read this. Notice the blessings. Gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. That's also the second time gratitude came up. So apparently you are not being very grateful, but you try. I think you may tell everybody, oh, I'm so grateful for everything I have, but I'm thinking you're not. Make waves. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker makes waves. You are no different. I feel like that goes along with the creative thing. Perhaps whatever you want to do to express your creativity has something to do with making a splash and making waves. There could be some people that don't like what you do, but you need to look into that. So, all right, that's it for now. I will see you guys 1st of June. Have a great second half of May. Bye.